Hey, it's Andrew Olson, aka Barney Builder here, and today I'm at a very special place. I am at Color Dynamics in Allen, Texas, the birthplace of Barney. Now, I do have to say that I did film all this audio live on location, but unfortunately, it was a really windy day when I was down at Color Dynamics, and all my actual live audio is unusable. But today, I just want to show you around the studio lot in the facility where Barney was filmed from 1988 to around 1993. So behind me here, this is the section of the building that housed the studio for Barney. Now, Color Dynamics, as you saw a second ago in that aerial footage, is a massive facility. It's a commercial printing company, and they had a small studio off to the side. It almost looks like it was kind of an addition that was done later on after the building was actually built, because it's quite small compared to the size of the actual building itself. So this here is the original studio. Inside there is where they filmed Barney and the Backyard Gang and the first two seasons of the PBS show. They also returned here to film the Barney House episodes back in 2000. So back there is the back of the building where you see that red canopy is actually where the original shipping bay was for the building. It's really small. And actually, when they were filming the first three videos back in 1988, Sandy Duncan would park her trailer right outside that shipping bay, and she would go and have her trailer in between takes to relax in, and so she wouldn't have to be on set all the time. And when they needed her, they'd call her back in. Where the current shipping bays are, those two shipping bays right there, is actually where the art department was for season 1 and 2 of the PBS show. As you can see, it's really small compared to what they got afterwards. I think the interior filming section of the building was only around 40 by 45 feet or so. So it's a really small space, but they just had to make the best of it. And if you see pictures, they all look pretty cramped in there while they're filming. Now, the outside of the building hasn't changed much since the 80s and 90s, I've been told. The interior is completely different now, actually, and there is a bunch of commercial printing equipment where the studio floor used to be. They don't offer tours inside that building or any of the Color Dynamics building because confidentiality of their clients. They don't want people tramping around in that area. Now, there's actually, on the second floor of the building, there's a window you can look down in and see the studio floor while they were filming footage for the TV show. Like I said, the outside of the building hasn't changed much in the past 30 years. So this is what it would have looked like when people were coming to work every day working on Barney back then. Now I'm just going to drive you around the facility just to show you just how massive this area is and how big the building is. And it gives you a little more appreciation for how small the actual studio they had to film in was. Over here is the actual main entrance for Color Dynamics. You can see in that door. Now, along with filming Barney here, they actually filmed Wishbone on the premise as well. And right here is where the entrance to the Wishbone backlot was, where they had a bunch of outdoor sets. They had a whole street. As you can see there in the aerial footage from, I think this was taken in 1995, this satellite view. that whole street with a bunch of sets and houses and buildings and everything. And they filmed a lot of the show on the back lot at Color Dynamics. And you can kind of see, I'm going to show you throughout the years what the backlot looked like until it was ultimately sold, and the land was sold, I think, to the Allen Police Department around 2008, 2009, and they ended up just demolishing the street altogether, and now a police training facility sits there. But this little driveway entrance right here that you see where those cars are parked is the really only remaining part of that backlot. That was the entrance to the backlot back in the days, and looks like Color Dynamics now uses that as a little parking area for their employees. Now this is the back of the building. You'll see all the different shipping bays for Color Dynamics. Thanks for watching this video tour of the outside of Color Dynamics facility. I hope you found it interesting. It was really neat just being able to visit the building and just see where Barney started, where he was born, where his studio lived for years. And I hope you found it interesting too. If you liked this video, I'd appreciate giving me a like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more Barney related content. Once again, I'm Andrew Olson, aka Barney Builder, and we'll talk to you next time.